Wagwan, everybody. Wagwan. Wagwan. Wagwan, General. Colonel B. Welcome to the Imps Ting podcast show with your boy Corner in the house. Back again with another video. And today, me, Cornell B, is doing a video for Lincoln City because this has been announced. We have just made our 7th signing of the new transfer window of the League One season. And tell me again, it is Jordon Garrick, just like in the created song that I created today. Out in the street, they call it Garrick. Welcome to Garrick. Just like the song by Damian Jr. Gone Marley. Big up Damian Marley. Before we get into the video, smash a like on my YouTube video. Thank you to the 330 subscribers who have subscribed to my YouTube channel. It really means a lot. Thank you very much to the Imps fans and everyone around the world in Lincolnshire today, live and direct. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Back again, rude boy. So us, Lincoln City, have signed a prolific forward/winger, /Jamaican reggae boy, Jordon Garrick, rude boy. I, Cornell B, is excited to see this boy sign for our club. Obviously, the rumor came on social media that obviously another player from Swansea, Carl Joseph, was going to go to Oxford United, and Jordon Garrick has joined us, as is coming to us, and he has come. He has officially come, rude boy, because this is one of the best signings that us, Lincoln City, have actually made this new season. And for me, I can't believe, I am so excited. I am so happy. I'm so happy to see Jordon Garrick come, rude boy, because this is a fantastic move. Obviously, he is versatile. He can play on the right. He can play wide. Obviously, for me, that is fantastic because that's what you want in a player. You want a player who can play, who is versatile, who is not afraid to play anywhere on the wing, who is not afraid, even if he has to go up front, even if we have an injury in the forward line, which I hope we don't. But obviously, he's versatile to play anywhere, and he fits the way how Mark Kennedy wants to play, and that's the most important thing. Because when you got a player that fits the style of play, fam, it is so important. And Jordon Garrick is that strong, powerful guy, powerful player that can really rock and can really get at the defenders and cause problems to defenders. And that is what we got. He has got the pace. He has got the trickery. He's got the pace to run, rude boy. And he will not stop running, just like Usain Bolt, rude boy. And this is the next version of Usain Bolt, /Jordon Usain Bolt Garrick, rude boy. Just like Damian Jr. Gone Marley with Welcome to Jamrock song. Welcome to Gamrock. That is what you call a fantastic signing. And he is everything that we want in this team. And I am so happy that Mark Kennedy and Lincoln City have got him. Getting Jordon Garrick is going to change everything for this club. And he fits in the way that we want to play. And he gets you out of your seat. Just like Vernon gets you out of your seat, man. And obviously, and Amanda as well when he comes back, when he's back on the pitch, rude boy. But Jordon Garrick, fabulous. That is a top class signing, rude boy. And this is what the club is doing. The club has done some fantastic business, bringing in Jordon Garrick and making it a season on loan. If everything goes well, it will come permanent. I will want to see him come a permanent signing. And whoever the next signing will be, if it's a proven goal scorer striker, if it's another winger, I mean, obviously, yes, I don't mind who comes in as long as the player fits well with the manager, fits well with Mark Kennedy on how he wants to play, then everything will go well. But this is one hell of a signing, and he will not stop running. Even if he has a bad game, even if he has a good game, rude boy, Jordon Garrick will still keep going and going and going. And then even when I heard the news that he was coming to Lincoln City, I was like, I've got to create a song for him. And the song is called Welcome to Garrick. Just like the song by my boy Damian Jr. Gone Marley singing Welcome to Jamrock, rude boy. And we are welcome to Jam, and us Lincoln City are welcome to Jamrock, rude boy. And Jordon Garrick is that person, rude boy. And I, Cornell B, is happy that he is here. And I know you guys are as well too. But it is official, guys. Jordon Garrick has come to the Lincoln City, and I won't be surprised if he actually automatically goes into the team this Saturday against Forest Green Rovers, or he might even be on the bench. I mean, who would you drop? I mean, obviously with Van Arm coming back, I mean, his questions are going to be asked. Well, do you play Garrick on the right instead of Adelican? Do you play and then on the left? Do you play Van Arm or Scully on the left? I don't know. These are questions that Mark Kennedy has to decide come for this Saturday's game against Forest Green Rovers. Obviously, shout out to Lincoln City Football Club on meeting the players. Obviously, I couldn't make it today because I was at work today. If I wasn't at work, I would have gladly come down and meet the likes of Sorensen, Jamie Robson, Vernam, and obviously the girls as well. Big up the Lincoln City women as well. Katie Thornley / Katie Thornley B. Katie B. Thornley Rugal. And obviously every single professional player, I would have gladly come down and meet him, but I couldn't make it today. So hopefully I can see him again at some point. If I wasn't at work, I would have gladly come down. I would have gladly say, okay, I'm going down to meet the players, but obviously I couldn't make it. So big up Lincoln City Football Club, and I do apologize for not being there. But because of work, I couldn't make it. But obviously I'm gonna be there on Saturday at Lincoln City Football Club for Lincoln City versus Forest Green Rovers. Obviously, Forest Green Rovers is it's not our biggest arch rival, but it is a massive. I still call it down the shots. A massive game because Forest Green Rovers don't like us and we don't like them. / Village Green. It's going to be interesting to see what the lineup is. It's going to be interesting to see what changes Mark Kennedy's going to make after our win at Doncaster Rovers in the first round of the Carabao Cup as well too. I'm excited for the draw. Brilliant for us to get Barrow in the second round and playing against a legend, an away tie against Barrow and playing against one of the best legends in the Imps business, Paul Farman. Big up Paul Farman. Love Paul Farman, one of the best goalkeepers ever to set foot and put on the Lincoln City jersey, rude boy. Big up Paul Farman, rude boy. But obviously for me, this Saturday is going to be the best game. And playing against Forest Green Rovers is going to be a joy because we have weapons in our attack. We have the likes of Van Arm, Mandaroo, and Scully to cause problems. And our Jamaican boy, Jordon Garrick. Big up Jordon Garrick. Welcome to Garrick. Just like the song by Damien Jr. on Marley Rude Boy. Boom. It'll be interesting to see what the lineup's going to be. And if I had to predict the lineup for this Saturday, I would definitely say in goal, Rushworth. Back four, TJ Omer. Paul and O'Connor and Robson on at the back. Midfield for me is an interesting one because obviously Sanders is going to play. So I'll say Sanders in the defensive midfield unless Kennedy pushes him up and puts him in the midfield and links him up with Bishop. And then I think probably Sorensen in defensive midfield again, just to put on a wicked performance because Sorensen is really proving everybody wrong. And he's going to do that this Saturday. So I think it'll be Sorensen, Sanders, and Bishop in midfield. No disrespect towards Oakley Booth. I mean, it's very, very difficult because it's Forest Green Rovers we're talking about here. And I think it's between Sorensen and Oakley Booth. And it will be interesting to see which one out of them two will play in that midfield. But I think for me, I would like to see Sorensen playing that midfield, and then of course, unless he goes with a midfield three in a 4-3-3 or change the formation slightly and think, well, who should we go for? We should go for Sorensen, or should we go for Bishop? Obviously, Bishop has to play in this game, obviously for me, because Bishop for me is like a creator. He's never afraid to go forward. So I think it'll be like Bishop, Sanders, and Sorensen in midfield, but we'll have to wait and see who plays in that midfield. But I think obviously leaving out Tashi Booth is kind of not great. But obviously you've got to remember that obviously Sorensen is getting back in the game and getting his stride. But I think it'll be Sorensen and definitely Bishop and Sanders in that midfield for me. I think on the wing as well, on the left, Van Arm's definitely going to play because I want to see Van Arm. I think we are missing Van Arm's pace. We are missing his trickery. And when Vanam gets on the ball, you know what he's going to deliver. You know what he's going to do. And Vanam just really changes everything in the game. And I see him playing the first game, his first game in League One, and I think, and obviously Forest Green Rovers is the best time for Mark Kennedy to basically unleash Vanam on the right of the wing. I definitely see maybe a change there. Adelican might get dropped and probably put. I want to see Garrick play his first game because Garrick has just got the pace. He's got the trickery. He's direct. He's quick, fam, and that's what you want in a player. Jordon Garrick is the best option to play. No disrespect towards Adelican. Adelican played really well in midweek, but for me, Garrick has to go straight into that starting 11 because my Jamaican boy, Jordon Garrick is gonna run riot against Forest Green Rovers and mash up the Ting and mash up their defense team. Yeah. So for me, Garrick and Vanam in that midfield, in that on the wing, because imagine that. Even if Vanam don't play, but have Scully and Garrick, two rude boys on the wing. But for me, Garrick is the one that will really tear that Forest Green Rovers defense. Yes, obviously they've got Connor Wicker, but who cares? We got Jordon Garrick. Forwards, that's Jordon Reggae Boys Garrick. Big up Jamaica. Come on, rude boy. Boom. And then up front for me, and I know this is going to be a big debate, fam. For me, I would rather start Kendall because the way Kendall played in that Doncaster game, rude boy, he just will tear everyone apart. He's not afraid to score. He is a proven goal scorer. I know, yes, obviously we have to get someone to score the goals, but obviously for me, Kendall is the one that can change everything for Lincoln City. He will make something different. He will make a difference going forward. No disrespect towards Hopper. Hopper is a fantastic player, and we all know that. And we all know Tom Hopper can hold up the ball. When he holds up the ball, the thing is with Tom Hopper is he's a bit hesitant when it comes to goal. Yeah, the goal he scored against Exeter was fantastic, but you want someone to get on the goals. Charlie Kendall is the guy, and I would like to see Charlie Kendall make his debut this Saturday, alongside Garrick, and alongside Vanam fam. For me, I can definitely see Garrick, because for me, no disrespect towards Adelican, I love Hakim Adelican / Hakim Aubameyang Adelican. I like him. He has just changed since last season, rude boy. But for me, Garrick is the one to play on the wing. Imagine Garrick on the wing. Forward slash Jordon Jamaican Garrick, rude boy. Just like my created song, Welcome to Garrick. Welcome to Garrick Place on the right wing, rude boy. And then alongside Vanam, and then up front, Kendall, rude boy. That would be something to terrorize that Forest Green Rovers defense, rude boy. I, Cornell B, would love to see that happen. And if Mark Kennedy plays Garrick, which looks like he will, I will be so excited and I'll be shouting, Jamaican style! Big up Jamaica, big up Gordon, big up Garrick, rude boy. Welcome to Garrick. Yeah, let me see your comments. Right, so Gary, the GOAT Pro Club says, Cornell B in the house. Yeah, big up yourself. Jerry says again, back again. And then Jerry, the GOAT Pro Club says, Jordon Garrick, he only has 1 year on his contract. I think so. Hopefully it is a successful loan and maybe we could make it permanent. Listen, yeah, I do think the club will make it permanent and he will be a success because everything, all the traits that he has is everything that we want in our team. And we're going to see that this season. You know, he's willing to give 100%, give his all, play every single taste of his game, rude boy. And that's the thing with Garrick. You know, Garrick is never afraid to give his all, and he will give his all for Lincoln City. I believe that when I see one. Price Andrew, pick up yourself. Which of them is ruder? Obviously, for me, it's got to be Jordon Garrick. Jordon Garrick's more ruder for me. Trust me. Fred Scuffle says, will Garrick play at centre forward? Hakim on the right wing with Rude Boy on the left. Yeah, listen, I think it's difficult to choose between Hakim and Garrick because I mean you could put Garrick at centre forward because he can play as a forward as well. Do you know what I mean? I totally agree with you, Fred. I wouldn't mind trying Garrick on as centre forward, still have a Delicate on the right, still have Vernam on the left, because obviously I'm not being disrespectful towards Scully. Scully is quality, man. You already know with Scully / Anthony Rude Boy Scully, you know what he's gonna do, you know what he produces. But it's a difficult question. I wouldn't mind seeing Garrick, up front. I mean, he can play as a forward. He doesn't just play as a wing or on the right or on the left, Rude Boy. The fact is, we all know what Garrick can do. Garrick is everything that we want in this team. I would have said the same thing if Jess Ruxucky had signed for us. But signing Jordon Garrick is the best thing for business. I mean, obviously, the reactions that Swansea fans obviously gave was unbelievable. Some was saying pathetic. No, listen, it's not pathetic. Your team are the ones that let him go and thought, well, okay, he's not part of Russell Martin's squad, so let him go out on loan and Lincoln perks him up. Yeah? Liam Cullen obviously tells him all about his loan spell last season, how it went and what didn't go so well, what went well. But you know what? We have got Jordon Garrick, and he is going to prove every single Swansea fan wrong. And when he does, Swansea City, including their fan base, will probably forget and say, well, we will ever regret that we sent Jordon Garrick on loan to mighty Lincoln City / the Kings of Lincolnshire, like Jordon Garrick, Rude Boy, just like my created tune, Welcome to Garrick. Yes, man, Rude Boy. Jake Tonge, big up yourself, Jake. Yo, I hope you see my tweet, Rude Boy. Obviously, welcome to Garrick. I'll sing the song for you. Listen, your song lyrics on Kendall on Tuesday night were fantastic. I know, yes, man. My one, obviously, with Kendall on the dance floor. Obviously, I respect your creative lyrics. I've inspired you, Jake, Rude Boy. So big up yourself and well done. I'm praying for you to get 5,000 subscribers on your YouTube channel, Jake Rude Boy, because you are working really hard. Don't give up on it. Keep going. Don't quit. Don't stop. Don't do nothing. You're doing very well, Jake Tunge. Big up yourself. Trust me. And also as well, just to give you the nickname, the new song for Jordon Garrick is Welcome to Garrick / Welcome to Jamrock, which is sung by Bob Marley's son, Damian Marley. You should check it out and you should give it a listen as well, Jake Tunge. Trust me. But big up Jake Tunge / Jake Paul Tunge, Rude Boy. And then Fred Shuffle says, I can smell the champ this season. Autos, no playoff this message. Yes, I do agree. I will go to the extreme and I'll definitely say, why can't we finish in the automatics? Why? We have the chance. Mark Kennedy is building a team. He is building a team that wants to compete with the big teams of Ipswich, Portsmouth, Plymouth, every single team. Why can't he do it, Rude Boy? Because Mark Kennedy is like the prime version of Jurgen Klopp, Rude Boy. Obviously, for me, this is a new era. Everyone needs to start believing in Mark Kennedy, because I say it again and I said it one more time. This new season is going to be our new season. We are going to go all the way this new season. We're going to have a cup run. Even if we get to the 4th round or the 5th round of Carabao Cup, I don't care who we get. I don't care who it is. After we finish with Barrow, we're going to play either Manchester United, whoever, I don't business. Papa John's trophy means nothing. But you know what? We're still going to go in that. FA Cup, I want us to have a cup run in that. That would be very, very nice. And for us to compete at the top of the table. Because look at what Mark Kennedy's doing. Mark Kennedy has got us motivated. He has got us where we want to be. And more recruits are coming, Rude Boy. And there is more. Since Jordon Garrick, big up my Jamaican boy, Jordon Garrick, Rude Boy. Just like the song Welcome to Jamrock by Damian Jr. Marley, Rude Boy. Boom. Things are going to change. And the desire, the willingness to win is there for the living, Rude Boy. This is what I'm talking about. Mark Kennedy is the best head coach that we have, Rude Boy. And everything is going to change. And when he brings that lone attacking players into our team, we're going to be something else. As long as we keep Kendall, obviously I think Draper could go out on loan, Rude Boy. I could see it happening. I wouldn't want to see Draper go out on loan because Draper is everything that we want. Do you know what I mean? You get me? Right, let me go for your comments right now. Jake Tonge again, go on Cornell. Big up yourself, Jake. Fred Scuffle says, I can smell the champ of this season. Autos, no play, no playoff, no messing. Jake says again, Hero Corner, love your work. Thank you very much. Link says, now that's a tune. Yes. Welcome to Jam Rock by Damien Jr. Gomali is one hell of a tune. Fred Scuffle says, King Cowley is dead. Long live the King Kennedy. Yes. The era of Cowley is dead. We have a new king in the midst now. We have King Kennedy, rude boy. Jake Ton says, Ken on the dance floor. Yes. I keep listening to that Sophie Alex Bextor song. Big up Sophie Alex Bextor, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? And Link says, will you be at the game this Saturday? Yes, I will be. And I'll be bringing my mum as well, too. The week before was her first game. I was very happy to bring my mum to her first game, and she got really excited. So big up my mum. Jake Ton says, who's next, Cornell? For me, if there was anyone to come in, I would like to see Acuro Flex from West Ham, Jake, because there's just something about Acuro Flex I really like. He's quality. He's everything like Anthony Scully. I wouldn't mind seeing another West Ham player, but it's the connections that Mark Kennedy has. I wouldn't even mind seeing a Luke Cundle. And although I've heard that there could be a permanent move coming as well. So if there was any permanent move, I think it's got to be probably a second striker to back up Kendall, back up Popper. And if there was any striker, and I'm not being disrespectful, I do worry about his wages probably, I would definitely say Sadio Barahino for me. I would love to see Barahino come to Lincoln. Imagine Barahino coming. Do you know what I mean? I'm just disappointed. Hold on a minute. Let me just put the light on. For me personally, yeah, I would love to see Barahino. No disrespect, because some people say that Barahino is finished. But I think Mark Kennedy can get the best out of him. If there was any permanent move, had to come, rude boy, I would love to see Barahino come. Imagine Barahino coming to Lincoln. Trust me. I would love to see it. Or even an Izzy Brown, rude boy. Yeah, I would love to see it. Barahino would be a wicked addition. And if we had to get another proven goal scorer, despite that we got Jordan Garrick, I want to see Barahino. I would love to see Barahino, because Barahino, when he scored against us at Sheffield, when he was playing for Sheffield Wednesday, despite that Sheffield Wednesday fans don't rate him, and they probably say, well, he's finished. Yeah, he's 27, but he can still score. I wouldn't mind seeing an Izzy Brown as well. Imagine Izzy Brown coming to Lincoln. But if I had one message to Mark Kennedy, I would go guns all blazing and go and get Barahino for me, because Barahino would just be brilliant. Kennedy would get the best out of him. He's still got many years under his belt. To get him back up and get him back up there, whatever it is, I'd love to see Barahino. Accurate a loan spell. I wouldn't mind seeing an Alfie Delvane as well from Tottenham, because he's quality. Roche, we couldn't get Dane Scarlett, because then that would have been brilliant. I wouldn't mind seeing Morgan Rogers come back as well, which looks unlikely that's going to happen. So there are a lot of faces. There are a lot of faces that I would love to see come. And I wouldn't mind seeing a few from Fulham as well. Luke Cundle as well. I like the look of him. I think he's quality. I think for me, there's a lot of players. Right, let me see your comments again. Jake John says, yes, rude boy, yes. And then Fred Scrottle says, that's far better with the light on. Keep feeding the meter. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. As it was getting dark, I had to put the light on, so trust me. Jake Thompson, shout out to Chloe Freck, rude boy. Yes. Shout out to the beautiful, wonderful Chloe Freck. I hope you are doing very well with you and your family. Keep staying beautiful and everything, Chloe Freck. For me, that's who I think will come in. Midfield, I think we're still light in the midfield. I do think we need another defensive midfielder / central midfielder. I wouldn't mind seeing Tom Carroll. The thing is with Tom Carroll is he's a baller. I would love to see Tom Carroll in Lincoln City Football Club shirt, in an Imps shirt, because Tom Carroll brings something that maybe we don't have. He's everything. that we'd want. Hold on a minute. Jake Tons is legend. Have a good night. Yeah, you too, Jake. Big up yourself and keep going with the Stacey West podcast. You will get 5,500 subscribers. Trust me. For me, I'm not fussing with it. But Tom Carroll, for me, I would love to see Tom Carroll come to Lincoln City. He possesses something that everybody that he has in the team. Yeah? Imagine Tom Carroll. My worry is about Tom Carroll is I think that basically he's got his injury risks. Yeah? And I'm worried he might not play 4, 5, 6 games. Liam Bridcutt was the same thing. Liam Bridcutt thought, well, we got the best out of him. With all due respect, I think the thing is with Tom Carroll is Kennedy will still get the best out of him. Make him into a baller. He's a creative playmaker. He knows how to put a pass in. He's got a fantastic long range of passing. And if I had to say one thing to Mark Kennedy, keep bringing in the right players. Because when you bring the right players, Mark Kennedy, things are going to work out. I'm not saying that Tom Carroll is not good enough. Tom Carroll is. And he'll make something different. But if there were any permanence, and I'd say this to Mark Kennedy to his face, I love Mark Kennedy, respect goes to Mark Kennedy. I would say someone like Tom Carroll or Sadio Barahino up front. I would love to see Barahino up front because Barahino will just murk up everybody, you know. Just think about it. Tom Carroll. Imagine the midfield. Carroll, Bishop, Sanders playing behind. That would be real something. Imagine Tom Carroll for us. But whoever comes before the deadline day, the week after next, I'm still going to welcome him. Let me see your comments now again. Link says, shame we didn't get Rucksucky. Yeah, I am disappointed. I cannot say no more. I wish Rucksucky would have just come, but listen, Charlton have got him now. And we've got to accept that and move on now. Although I was not giving up hope that Rucksucky would still come, but we've got Jordon Garrick. And that's the most important thing. Welcome to Garrick. But for me, brilliant to see Jordon Garrick come. And this Saturday against Lincoln City, against Forest Green Rovers, we're going to beat Forest Green Rovers. We're going to crush Forest Green Rovers. We're not scared of Connor Wickham. We don't fear him. They fear us. And we're going to take them to the cleaners this Saturday. And we're going to get that 3 points and we're going to go up the table. I'm telling you this now. We're going up the table, rude boy. More signings are coming. Us, Lincoln City, are going to be on one hell of a team this new season, rude boy. Right. Thank you very much for watching my Imps Ting podcast show, live and direct. Thank you for watching the match preview for Lincoln City versus Forest Green Rovers and the reaction to Jordon Garrick coming to Lincoln. Welcome to Jarrock. Out in this street, they call it Jarrock. Thank you very much. See you guys later. See you in the next video. Up the Imps. I'm back again. And big up my Jamaican boy, Jordon Garrick, rude boy. Big up.